Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome back to yet another daily pick-me-up message. Before we get into today's message, you already know there's something that came through actually during my meditation this morning, and I've written something. Those that have been on this channel for a while, you know that there was a time where I was reading channeled letters. Well, one came through, but it's not as long as it used to be, but you're gonna take whatever it is that basically came through. So listen closely now. Dear you, any deception that you have been exposed to is fully being illuminated at this time. The overthinking and sleepless nights are making way for feeling fully stable and supported in yourself and your environment. This marks the end of the non-serving mind chatter. You are starting to see clearly now. What next step to take? You are being directly guided towards it. Congratulations. Wait. Oh, there it is. You are being directly guided towards your kingdom come. Congratulations. So it is. So it is. So it is. And not only was that what was coming through, but the song that I heard in my mind was Skyfall by Adele. So this is the end. Hold your breath and count them. I mean, you can look it up yourself. I'm not gonna sing the whole freaking thing, but there's obviously a message for you in it as well if you are connected with my energy currently. So that is that. And to see now what message is also in the ether somewhere for us, from God, from our guides. Let's see what wants to come through. The energy definitely feels more light than yesterday. Not as stormy, which is really nice. So we're on our way out, okay? I cannot make this up. I'm crying. Okay. Funnily enough, I've never seen this card before. This is the first time. And I had this deck for, I don't know, 2 years now. Do you see? It's called the Castle. What did I just read? What did I just read you? Kingdom come. It's here. It's here. Castle. We're about to move in. That is the energy. So whatever disturbance and worries you've been facing the last week or so, it's making way. You're on the fast track to entering your castle, your kingdom, which is incredible. But I just keep on looking a bit behind the camera because Anna's already patiently waiting. She's like, I have my cards. Can I come in? Come in, my love. You have another message for the people.
Hello, the people.
Hello, people.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, you beautiful, beautiful people. There's so much love in the air today. And it was a little, how do I explain it? It was a very lovely moment to see you read the channel letter with the same tone of voice. Your voice has changed since you were doing those, but that's how I found her. She was sitting outside, she was wearing a beanie and a scarf and a big jacket, and she was reading a letter. And I was just looking at you with so much fondness, just like, oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
So, today I'm mainly feeling just a lot of love for everything and everyone. So, that's probably the energy that you're feeling on your end as well, connecting with me.
It's very warm. My heart feels very open, very expansive.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna show you this card today. I'm mainly gonna pick up from the other deck, but wanted to bring this one up. Levidan, how do I translate that? I don't know the literal translation, but to me it's like lightness.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's so synchronistic. Yeah, there's it's lighter. The energy feels lighter. Yesterday was and today's oh, we can actually breathe again.
And I also feel the energy of God around. This looks to me like a white cloud coming down. It reminds me of the promise of bringing back our heaven on earth, regardless of how many times and how many lifetimes we lost it. you deserve it again, and now it's here because you know you deserve it, and your reality reflects back to you what you believe you deserve. And it's not a matter of hating yourself. It's like, oh, I deserve this. Why am I not? It's a matter of learning. Because once you learn, you're like, oh, I actually didn't believe I deserved that. But now you know, deep within you. And maybe superficially as well. Because that's how I feel today. We deserve all of it. All the love, mainly. Because sometimes all the physical things can be a little fluff that we believe we needed. But once the real unconditional love comes in, you're like, whoa, I am complete. And everything is just part of the adventure.
Mm.
So to me, that heaven on earth is that unconditional love coming from people mainly, and from that God energy around you, and you tangibly feeling it. That's where you're at. And I'm just here to remind you, multiply that. What you focus on multiplies. So if you focus on it, the more you'll see it, the more you'll see it. And this is the moment that you have been waiting for, where you get the full internal bliss. You have been telling you have been telling yourself for a long time, which has been true. You have been telling yourself that you're happy on your own, this and that. But where you really, you needed this and you needed that. You have gone to the point, or you're right there, where you now feel it and see it within you, and so it reflects outside of you. That's what I'm getting on that.
Mm.
And let me just pull some cards.
Also, sound like a phrase that I've always loved and just comes through again. Like, needing nothing attracts everything. Like, that is the kind of feeling, like, you're so whole within yourself, like, you have everything that you could ever need. And that ultimately, like, this wholeness is now being reflected in your outside. And that will look different for every single one of you, obviously. Like, whatever your kingdom is, your castle, your heaven on earth, you're on the precipice. Like, you're entering it now. Like, you're entering it now. Like, truly. Just incredible.
These two cards came up to confirm what I was already saying. The Star and the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is that unconditional love that you have been waiting for from your environment. And now you feel it. And if you don't feel it yet, you'll get there. But this is for the ones that feel it. You feel that God energy within you and without you. And it doesn't make sense to even complain about anything because you see it now. And that's all you have ever wanted. So what I want to remind you of, is focus on it, because this is it. This is that star moment. Your dream come true. Your heaven on earth.
Wow. I love this so much. Just me getting like full body chills throughout. I'm like, yes. I just wanted to like go on. Tell me more. Tell me more. But it's really that energy. It's like so much love is in the air. Like so much love, and we freaking deserve it. You know, like we waited a freaking long time to arrive at this point, and I love how you said that me reading this channel letter is like reminding you of a time, you know, back when you were on the other side of the screen. Because we've come so far, and like we really, like through the community as well that we built like on Telegram. If you're not aware, like check out the link in the description box. Like no pressure, but it's there. Only through the community did we really get to know like what unconditional love actually is. Like I didn't know what that was before.
Mm-hmm.
But once you experience it, you're like, how could I ever go without it? It's truly the case. And I mean, you probably noticed that in your own life as well, like attracting soul family is a huge thing right now. We're all coming together. We're all coming together and like amplifying and multiplying this unconditional love that we feel already inside. And it's just like reflecting outside. Beep, 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 and all the people and the interactions that you have. So, yeah, so important. It's the remembrance of it. Come back to it, come back to it, come back to it. Despite what currently is going on your outside. Yeah, because like I mentioned in yesterday's video, what do we currently have? Full moon. I mean, the portal is like still open. Like tomorrow it peaks. heightened emotions, okay? So just be with yourself as much as possible and just see what comes up for you. Yeah, but overall, it's just like it's not a hard full moon as in like drastic, like, ugh. No, it feels very light, actually. So you will be able to move through it with grace. I'm sure of that.
I feel like the full moon energy doesn't have to only amplify what's wrong,
Mm.
because sometimes what is really present is everything that's good.
Yeah.
So the full moon could be amplifying all these feelings, and it's an opening for you to focus on them. That what I call God energy, which is lightness and unconditional love. Focus on that, and the full moon will help you amplify that, and then that energy you multiply, because there's no going back to where you were.
No.
You multiply more of who you are right now. So if you focus on that and you use the moon as a vessel to multiply, then you will continue to expand into more of that lightness and unconditional love. There's no going back, only forward.
That's about right there. Truly. I think with these words, we can close off this message up here now. As always, let us know. How was it for you? Like, did it resonate? Like, what was like the one thing where you're like, this message is for me? Is maybe the whole message for you? Let us know. Just know that we're wishing you the most beautiful, beautiful day possible, and we cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of our next videos, which is going to be tomorrow because we're posting every single day for a total of 111 days. So you're going to see a lot of our faces. Yeah, with that said, take care of yourself, and we love you so freaking much. Bye-bye.
Always coughs at the end of the video.
Did you last time as well?
Yeah.
Really? Holding in the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the outro. That's really nice that you just hold in the whole time. Something that I just wanna put here as well, because I was thinking, oh, should I say it? But this is for the real ones. The ones that are like, oh, I'm staying. You're still going. Why you're still going? Good that you're here. I mean, for those that are like very new, that like I want to know, but at this point, this outro oftentimes holds like golden nuggets in it as well. So good for you. That lovely lady sitting next to me, Anna. We literally had the live channeling happening yesterday. If you watched the video, if you haven't, what are you doing? Watch it. Might as well be a message for you in it. No, but what came through was with these daily channel messages. We're gonna multiply it, which is kind of like the freaking energy of this whole video. We multiply, because instead of it like being one message that you're gonna get daily, there's gonna be a time where it's like, oh, multiplied twice. Because Anna, that lovely soul next to me, she has a YouTube channel as well. So I have a link in the description box. It's not there are no videos on it.
No
yet.
videos on it yet.
But if you want to be one of the first to see the first message that she's gonna put out, you better make sure that you subscribe already. I will also have a link like on my YouTube channel. Like, you will find her, okay? So if you're vibing with her, with us, like collectively, she compliments me. So whatever, and you notice that in the videos as well, in the daily messages. Like, I start, and then like she brings something forward, and it's like, wee! It like goes hand in hand so beautifully.
It's gonna keep happening, just double.
Yes.
Because we're so connected, the messages are probably gonna be connected because we're making them on the same day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's magic, if I may say so myself. Let's see, is there anything else? I mean, I already said about the community.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't checked it out, feel free to do so.
I have something.
You have something?
In the community, reminder, you get 11 days for free. We have subgroups for different topics, and we just added a new subgroup that is about heaven on earth, basically. It's about physical gatherings. And, well, the group already feels like family, so if you want to join the family, come forward. But that group is specifically for our family to come physically together, but we don't want to just create whatever. We want to create something that you want. And this is for the people around on Telegram. I'm reminding you. Go in there and start talking about it. We're going to start talking about it soon, but how do you see this looking like? We have very big ambitions of what we want it to be. We want it to be, because of the, we'll talk about that on Telegram, but there's energies that are hosted here in specific mountains and places in Panama, and we want to do it here because it's almost untouched. When we want to bring you here to, how do I say this, to awaken you to more of your divinity because the energies are here, but there is no infrastructure like in places like Bali that are known in India.
Yeah.
So it's new age living, but we want to know what you think. And it can be as small as a sharing circle or as big as how your dream city will look like, because that's where our eyes are at.
Yes.
So if you want to join to just say, this is what I would want, can you create it for me? Please do that.
Yeah. And just like touching upon what Anna says, like we are building a freaking ecosystem. It's not, I mean, this is our end goal, like arriving at a point where we have like a physical place for soul family to come together in person, which every single time I think about it, I get so excited. Oh, but there's so much more. Like we're also like looking in like launching an online platform for holistic health practitioners. There's a link in the description box if this is you, like if you're doing any type of energy work and you want to offer your services. Like we are building a platform for you to offer your services to those that are in need, basically to help those that are currently still on the ascension path at one point where they, I mean, actually, like we are never done with the process as well, but it's just like those that are like currently going through the suffering stage. You know what we're talking about, like the deep shadow phase. We want to help them go through it like way smoother, because I don't know about you, but we probably all did it by ourselves. This is not going to happen any longer. Like we're going to provide a platform for that. And there's also a subgroup in our Telegram community about like brainstorming, how do you see this platform looking like? What are the features? So basically, if you're in the community, you're co-creating everything that we as Unified Collective are gonna put out. And that is huge. Because it's not just us, you know, like putting something out. No. Like each and every single one of you holds the key, holds activations that we need to make it happen together. So that's that.
Subscribe
if you haven't already. We also are always very appreciative if there's like any donation that wants to come our way. We're open, we're abundant, we're receptive. So yeah, but that is basically it. We're gonna wrap this message up here now, like for real. What emoji should they comment if they made it this far? If you made it this far,
the
like,
phoenix. The phoenix.
Is there a phoenix emoji?
Yeah.
Really? How come I didn't know this?
You don't have one because your phone. Do fire and a bird.
Because I saw an eagle and fire. So either that or the phoenix emoji. We're just gonna see, but it's just like nice to know who actually watches these videos until the very end. Again, we love you so freaking much, and we're gonna see you tomorrow. Bye.